Alright, and welcome to the new tournament, Chrono Clash. This will be the best of three between two of our expert players. On the top side, we are with the green Soviet player, GreenAlert. And on the bottom, we have red allies, Yuno, and they meet each other on the battle base beta. So interestingly enough, so most of the time, the tournaments are like either the King of the Hill or Clan Wars, and of course the Ladder Wars. But this one, I particularly had an interest on this one because the name is different. I mean, Chrono Clash is a quite cool game, and knowing that most of the Red Alert 3 lore centers around the Chronosphere, Chrono stuff. Anyway, we will see. So we get to see a simple barracks opening from the GreenAlert, and on response we have one barracks on the Yuno as well. The garrisons are being captured by GreenAlert. On the meantime, this is a quite nice play, anticipating that Yuno will set a scout over there, so these two conscripts are actually going there. And some peacekeepers are company with the dogs are going forward to these garrisons, but they're captured. I mean, this will take some effort to get rid of them. After all, conscripts just very cheap. Still, no naval yard. I'm sorry, no naval yard or no airfield. Okay, airfield is on now. Yes, the first unit will be Vindicator from the looks of it. Nice bar coming from the dog out there. Yep, it's a Vindicator. MCV going top for the quick expansion, and same also applies for the GreenAlert as well. They're playing symmetrical today. Knowing that airfield is on, GreenAlert is simply going for frogs already. One terror drone is on the field, but there's nothing yet on this field that terror drone can be effectively used against. Vindicator taking down the scout of the GreenAlert. I guess this buffer zone is working very well now, even though Yuno has Yuno has infantry and aircraft. I mean, this buffer zone will limit the movement space for the Yuno. Is a super reactor being built? I think there is no crusher crane or anything. Okay, first multi-gunner turret deployed. Now this will be taken down by the Vindicator before, or not even by the Vindicator, but Peacekeepers are coming already. As Vindicators are being absent, not absent, but over here to snipe down this reactor perhaps, or... Okay, this reactor has been sniped. At least they put some value on it. We're now going back to seas to expand for the 4th refinery. He knows that Yuno hasn't invested on naval yard, so there will be no dolphins or the riptides to prevent him. Okay, Hammer Tank is on the field now. We may finally start to see some action. Also, Cryocopters on the field.
Somebody's looking for trouble.
But come to think of it, these peacekeepers scattering around. One of them has been crushed. Two of them has been crushed. The call has been made. I guess the GreenAlert will definitely need some mix. Otherwise, this will be very difficult to maneuver all around and protect your base, meanwhile maintaining a stronghold over here. And Vindicators have scouted and spotted this refinery. I think if I remember correctly, construction yard can actually deploy a naval yard over here. The radius should be enough. But that's an unfortunate. Almost two. Oh no. I guess. Come on, you can survive. Right, he survives. But you should be able to start leeching some health from maybe observatory or a civilian structure, doesn't really matter, but these... Okay, one cryocopter has been taken down. It doesn't cost a lot for the GreenAlert because after all the units are on low HP, but they are not dead yet. The problem is now there is ammo facility. Again, one hammer tank has been sniped. This cryocopter almost going to fall down. We get to see first the Guardian tank deployed on the field. The GreenAlert should strategize something, otherwise, I mean, this attrition working against him. I guess now he is almost getting cornered over here. I mean, there are two cryocopters, but this one is dangerously low HP. And MiGs have arrived just in time. Maybe they will be able to snipe the second cryocopter, but MiGs are falling back. One survives. One of them is already low HP. Now, these are the healthy numbers of the MiGs. So right now, the GreenAlert can actually focus on staying on here. But Yuno has to devise something else to... Saturday drop has been used. These two conscripts are, I guess they are for drawing some of the fire of the multi-gunner turret. I mean, had this turret drone was here, maybe... I mean, Yuno can actually snipe this collector, but there are some two garrisons over here, so there... Also, there is one as well. So, it will be spotted. Okay, Yuno is going for offensive on the mid-section of the map. One Twin Blade has arrived on the field. I mean, they can take some shots easily, but they will go to repair, and one Twin Blade is what you need more if you really want to take down a Guardian tank. Well, 3 Vindicators, and this refinery shouldn't be spotted at this early. Reactive armor hasn't been triggered, so it will take a lot of damage. We get to see the secondary airfield because he will need some Apollos. Okay, no more. Maybe he can start getting some Apollos. He lost all of his Vindicators. 2 IFVs are now staying idle. Okay, they now spotted the MiGs, and these MiGs are taking some unnecessary shots. Meanwhile, the reason is obvious. There's a fight on the middle. The cryo shot has been used. 1 bullfrog has been captured. There's only 2 bullfrogs left. This means cryocopters can actually wreak havoc on this army, but there is no anti-air for this army. Where are Apollos? Where are the IFVs? I mean, this Twin Blade is now taking some free shots, as has Desire, and now that targeting this refinery with the target painter is on as well. This refinery is slowly losing all of his HP. The IFVs have arrived. This Twin Blade is getting himself killed. There are 2 Twin Blades, I guess, They did a run for the collector harassment, and one of them has been taken down as well, but the response is taking the refinery instead. But knowing that Soviets now right now have Crusher Crane, that would be a nice cashback for this collector. 1,050 credits back to bank, and oh, this is very healthy numbers of the hammer tank. But the issue is, you will need more than that. Because there is a cryocopter, but there's only 1 cryocopter, that's something else. Well, I have completely missed this one. How come this Tesla coil, when it was built, and okay, offensive has been launched, but this land army is now struck. Well, what's it going to do? You have to pass over here, but there are some blockade of Soviet tanks over here. This is so many hammer tanks. And he has a high ground. This bullfrog got caught, unfortunately. And the Terror surprise. That's nice, at least. Okay, so MCV is now under threat. But GreenAlert, okay, now positioned himself and now targeting the MCV. MCV is almost down. Also, Twin Blades. This was very action-packed game. I even missed some of the action over here, but the GreenAlert actually centered everything the Yuno had on his base. Attacking from the seas, attacking from the land, and blocking his army. He couldn't go anywhere. And also that Tesla coil was something. So let's see for the first... This was the first round, so GreenAlert wins this game. Let's see what's going to happen in the second one. Alright, right now we are back on Fire Island, the training area for the Allies. Green alert on the top once again, Soviets with the green color on, and we have Yuno, red allies cheering for him to get the equalizer, so we can see a round 3 game. A quick power plant, no barracks has been built, unlike the green alert is getting and pumping out some conscripts. A very quick airbase. Okay, this may be called for a cryo rush.
Conscript training finished.
So is this going to be? Not yet. Because after all, he needs an oil refinery.
You're in good hands, my friend.
Okay. Okay, no, this will be not that very risky all-in cryocopter rush, at least. The first indicator is on flight. This flak cannon is now on hold. I mean, this is nice, some conscripts on the field, but they're not doing anything. After all, if they ever try to march over here, they will bomb by the Vindicators. And GreenAlert really cares about the units, and he doesn't want to sacrifice them. Okay, Bullfrogs are ready. One Vindicator has been down. That's more than enough for the GreenAlert. That was a nice trade for him. 1 Vindicator for 1 Bullfrog. Now GreenAlert is sending some conscript mid-air to get some sight, to see if there are more Vindicators on the field. On the other hand, Yuno is going for expansion for the 3rd refinery. But we don't... I guess he's not in tier 2.
You're in good hands, my friend.
Seems like not. Okay, 2 Bullfrogs should be more than enough, but... Now, these are the 3 Vindicators, and the worst of all, these Bullfrogs are loaded with conscripts. Terror Drone, a bit unlucky time to get him out right now. You might be in need for a Bullfrog rather than a Terror Drone. Okay, this MCV should be able to spot the Vindicators staying around here. They are flying over the base, hovering around. The 3rd Bullfrog is also out. Right now, the numbers are on the side of the GreenAlert, and GreenAlert wants to get the oil derrick as soon as possible for himself. But here's the issue. Yuno has spotted this. GreenAlert also spotted that as well. They each spot each other's counterplays. Conscripts are now mid-air to see what Yuno is trying to do. But again, I mean, these Vindicators can still snipe the engineer. Well, thanks to the mid-air sight that Conscript has granted, the Bullfrogs have landed some damage on one of the Vindicators and almost half HP. That's a bit... Nice bomb micro on the Terror Drone, but not enough. Engineer is out. And Yuno is, I guess he's trying to snipe one of the units exiting this war factory. That was terrible execution. Now we have Terror Drone, Riptide is out, but no avail. MCV crushed it immediately. These conscripts right now can stop bombing down this wall, and then okay, not even the wall. He immediately wants to take down the Prospector. Prospector is now exposed. These conscripts can actually stop bombing down the Prospector. Peacekeepers are getting out. 2 Riptides, 1 Vindicator. This Vindicator had only 1 bomb. Or was that a bomb micro? A very strategic placement for the multi-gunner turret. It will at least cut down any kind of reinforcement coming from the GreenAlert side. But we have now that sickle. But this sickle can be quickly addressed with the 2 Vindicators. But I guess it's working. You know, where are your Vindicators? You should use them on the sickle. Okay, now realizing, but it's almost too late. This Prospector is on very low HP. And GreenAlert has lost the sickle, but there's already 1 already, and they have realized what's going on. And Prospector is down again. Now, MCV is deployed over here, so this means if he's on tier 2, there can be some Tesla coils. This Riptide has been terribly stunned by two terror drones. This is overkill for him. And conscripts are raining down bombs. Do we get to see these? This is just javelins. You have to escort one Riptide, but that's going to be trouble for you as well. I mean, where are the Vindicators? Okay, Oil Drake has been sniped. That's nice. Now this Prospector also got caught. And that's the GG. I mean, that's the second game for the GreenAlert. And well played by him. Better luck next time for the Yuno, and we will see what games await us next.